Well, stellar performances of both anthems. This is the 2017 Rugby League World Cup. Tonga and Hamilton against the home team, New Zealand. Now we're going to have the haka, followed by Sipi Tau from Tonga. In front of a packed house here. Just a wonderful atmosphere. A sea of black and red. It is just stunning scene here for this clash. And now Adam Blair with the haka for New Zealand. Jason Taumalolo, of course, is one of those players which Adam Blair was targeting. Taumalolo dramatically deciding to play for Tonga in his second straight World Cup.
Huge responsibility for this man here, Jason Taumalolo, on screen. Just one of 5 players playing today with over 100 games NRL experience for the Tongans. The loss of Jennings, who played 240, will be a big blow for them. Conversely, for the Kiwis, they have 11 players with 100 games plus.
Tonga versus New Zealand to be refereed by Jared Sutton here at the 2017 World Cup. It's a Pool B clash. And we are now moments away from kickoff.
Have you got the countdown, Sean? So just wait for the countdown, mate, then the whistle.
Well, Jared Sutton's missed the countdown. We're all set for this kickoff. It's going to be New Zealand kicking off into the breeze here at Hamilton. Strong westerly breeze blowing. And this keenly anticipated clash is finally underway. It's going to be Tonga with the first hit up. And they're going a couple of wide for Fita. Hit strongly and through almost. Before he's taken in a strong tackle by Joseph Tapine. Interesting tactics from Tonga to move it a couple of wide after the catch receiver. Now we await Jason Taumalolo's first hit up. And it's coming. Here it comes. Jason Taumalolo. Taumalolo tries to squeeze past a few of his former teammates, and 4 Kiwis players wrestling to the ground. Katoa at dummy half for Tonga, and now Conrad Harold, taken by Simon Mannering, his former Warriors teammate, and Katoa again. Tokiaho, what a game from him last week, 79 minutes against Samoa, a stellar match. And Tokiaho will finish this set right on the halfway line. And Lola here with the kick. That is a big breeze behind the Tongan team. And Tuvasa Shek takes it cleanly at fullback.
It's a good set of sets for Tonga. A lot to start to. Good coaching from Christian Wolf. Set up for Taumalolo, but a shift to the outside. Here's some footwork. Gilles there.
Yeah, great run from Dylan Watene-Zelezniak. And now Rapana, the other winger. Monty Beetham is down sideline. Monty, what's the atmosphere like?
Absolutely electric. No doubt you can tell by the pictures. There is a red sea everywhere. Probably 70% Tonga, 30% Kiwis. You think you're playing this game in Nuku'alofa. But straight away, the first yard sets from the Tonga team was exceptional. And the Kiwis are returning serve right now. Great atmosphere.
Well, and Tapau brings the Kiwis within 30 metres, and this is a good return, a very good first set here for New Zealand. And Johnson sneaks around Katoa. That ball holds up in the breeze. Oh, then it's come forward off Rapana. Now Fafita's got a bit of space here, and he offloads the ball, but he's turned it over. And there's going to come back to the first infringement. I think this will be a Tongan scrum with the knock-on from Rapana.
Good tactic into the breeze here, just to set the ball up and possibly compete. This is Tupou. They call him the giraffe. And here, coming in for the contact, Fafita with the right arm lazy. So Tonga
Marty and Adam. Don't jump here.
will get a restart here.
Jared, hold him, mate.
Many thought David Fusatua would play centre in this match, but the loss of Jennings sees this man with the ball, Mahe Whenua, slot straight into the left centre position. So Fusatua will stay on the right.
Thomas.
Well, that's interesting.
Simon, Marcus, Simon, Tom.
We can't underestimate, as you see the first penalty of the game being handed out by Jared Sutton. Can't underestimate the loss of Michael Jennings. 5 tries in this tournament so far. He's been sensational for Tonga. Big blow for the Tongan team.
He is. He's got that express pace.
Yep.
Premiership winner.
Stay behind it here, mate.
Averages 2 tries for every game he plays. Michael Jennings, that'll be sorely missed. Good start here for Tonga, the first penalty. Breeze behind their back, crowd with them as well. It's a good change for the Kiwis.
Yes, it really is. Now Whenua takes the tap. Very good season for Hull in Super League, and he's heading back to the NRL next season. He's going to join the Tigers for 2018. Matt Whenua wearing 18 in this game. Here's Taumalolo again, and the Tongan flags start waving immediately. But that's good defence that time by New Zealand, as Wairia Hargreaves and Adam Blair wrap him up. Now the first opportunity is Hingano, cuts one round the shoulder. It's play on, says referee. That was not around the neck.
Tonga got him with an outstretched arm and grabbed him by the collar.
Tackle three.
Has come out of it worse for
Okay,
wear.
Mark, I've got it as shoulder.
He only just got him as
Tackle
well.
three, Arda.
Well, Tapane getting congratulated by his Kiwi teammates too. There's Hingano here. Well, there's the contact.
Yeah, he's more fallen and twisted awkwardly once his leg has been trapped underneath him and then pulled back on top of it.
Well, initial contact definitely around the jaw region. Kiwis may have been a bit fortunate to get away with that one.
Tackle three.
Here comes Tokiaho. Fantastic tournament from him so far. It's taken two big Kiwi lads to upend him though. Here comes Tonga. Tamalolo passes the ball to Lola here. It's gone backwards. And here comes Tonga again. And it's Hopoate. Right on the 20. Last play here for Tonga is Lola here. That's ricocheted. It's come forward off to Powell and Lola here. Heads to the goal line. A repeat set here for the Tongan team. Fafita throws himself into that Kiwi defence. New Zealand have only conceded 2 tries in this tournament so far.
Tackle one. Time off. Andrew Fafita. Tackle one.
There was a good shot in the back play there. Two captains at each other. Sikamanu and Adam Blair.
So Fafita back to the 10. Katoa, Tamalolo would love to score against his former team here to open the scoring. What a fairy tale that would be. Another penalty. Discipline hampering New Zealand early in this game.
Yeah.
Let's go, mate.
Jason Tapane, or Joseph should I say, just too long looking at the ref, been asked to get off the player. And Tonga about to take the 2.
Mate, you just stay there. Got to get up.
Well, that's an interesting decision. They're going to take the 2 points. They certainly had New Zealand under pressure.
Good idea. Points on the board. Need some sort of reward for the effort you've put in here. It was Marty Tapau that couldn't handle the little kick through.
Hopefully it'll settle a little bit.
From Tuilola here.
Yeah.
And Siwa Takiaho kicked a few goals at the Roosters this year. 90%.
Yeah, okay.
The most accurate so far in this Rugby League World Cup.
Yes, he's only missed 1 attempt so far. What a performance last week from Tokiaho, not only with the boot, but he's averaging 154 metres in the 2 games to date in this tournament.
It's been a great year for the Roosters this year. He really has developed into a fully fledged mid-player. Of course, he debuted for the Warriors way back 2013.
And of course, he's one of 9 Tongan players in this team today that have played for New Zealand, and it is a penalty goal that opens the scoring here with Tokiaho. Getting that one over, it's 2 points to 0.
Well, boys, it's Tonga who draws first blood. They get the 2 points, but I can't help but think they missed an opportunity. Back-to-back sets is what teams have struggled to try and stop this Tonga side. They are a force, and I think they might have had the statement if they had scored a try early.
Yeah, it was certainly on the cards as Johnson restarts play. Monty just how strong. Here comes Tamalolo. Hold the phone. Here's Wairia Hargreaves. Held his line beautifully there, Wairia Hargreaves. Monty, just how strong is that wind out there?
Look, it's a very strong wind. There's no doubt about it. I noticed that as soon as I came out, and I think it's straight behind this Tongan team. So I think it's a good 10-point win at that.
Fafita, much better last week against Samoa. Good quick play to ball. Katoa split his time with the Panthers NRL team and the Panthers New South Wales Cup team in the Intrust Super Premiership. Here goes Tokiaho again. He's got great footwork for a big man, and we've seen evidence of that again here with that run right into New Zealand territory. Hardly any ball from New Zealand so far. There's Tonga. Ball it high again, and Tuivasa-Sheck takes this comfortably. New Zealand only had 15% possession in these first 8 minutes.
That was an important set for New Zealand. It was an important set not to give away a penalty. 2 penalties given in the first 6 minutes of this game. Here comes some attention from Tonga. 3 in the tackle.
Watene Zelezniak right on his own 40. Here comes Takairangi. Solid in his 2 games for New Zealand so far. Up and straight away from dummy half. He's one of the best in the game at that facet of play. Running from dummy half, but he didn't get much of a go on that occasion. Luluai. Here's to Powell in space. That's his second hit up, and it's another very good one. 53 metres made in the set by New Zealand. And Johnson with the kick to end it. Pressure on Daniel Tupou here. He takes it comfortably, the tall left winger. But he runs backwards. Oh, he snuck away there. Couple of tackle busts. Good return there from Tupou.
That is a good return. No real contest on the kick either. No real intent in the chase. A little bit of detail falling away with the Kiwis.
Bit of a slow start to New Zealand here. Not much ball so far in this game. Here come Tonga again. Fishitua.
Thomas Simon. Hold. Go 3.
Waller here. Hingano. Ma'u. He's been very good. And he offloads to Whenua. Right on the halfway line.
What a player. Manu Ma'u. Fearless with footwork.
I don't think there's any doubt he would have made the Kiwis team along with this man, Tokiaho. Solid connection with Adam Blair. This Kiwi defence being pounded by these big athletic Tongan forwards right now. Hingano with the last play. That one's going to bounce. Could be slightly awkward for Watene Zelezniak, but Watene Zelezniak. Ma'u shot the gap beautifully.
Good pressure on Hingano kicking the football. I mean, the kick was a pretty ordinary one. They found space, was somehow made it a little bit of a question mark. But surely he's got to put it higher in the air and really test this breeze out.
Dean Whare. 18th test for him in this game today. Nikarima at dummy half now. Mannering wearing 11. Playing on that left edge for New Zealand in this game. Here's Wairia Hargreaves, who debuted in International Rugby League against Tonga back in 2009 at Rotorua. New Zealand winning that game 40 points to 24. Now Johnson on the last. And it's Hopoate at fullback. Tapani. That's a good line of the Kiwi defenders chasing that kick through.
So the kick option from Shaun Johnson is just to find space in behind. Back in their defence here.
Go 2.
Here come Tonga again. The Sikamanu. Played for the Tides for New Zealand. Third World Cup, incidentally. Here's Hurrell. Tapani's got him, though. Conrad Hurrell thinking about an offload maybe there for a slight second. Well, that's a poor pass. It's play on. Hingano is going to find touch. Yeah, interesting play was allowed to continue. It's 2 points to 0 after 11 minutes.
So both sides going.
That's it, mate.
So both sides going set for set here.
Just cover us at the
After
base.
Hingano realising his team needs a breather with the breeze behind them, puts it into touch. It's a poor pass from Sione Katoa to the left when there was an opportunity of a quick play the ball as well. But to be fair, Tonga went set to attack.
Will, let's go. All the way into the back, Will. Wait for the out call. You got to let the ball in, Andrew. Let the ball
Shaun
in.
Johnson about to restart play here in Hamilton. 2 points to 0. Just the goal in the 8th minute to Tukiaho. New Zealand had virtually no ball. Well, they haven't had any ball hardly in the Tongan half in this game today. 35% possession. It's all coming off their own line, like we're seeing at the moment.
This is only their third set so far in the game. 12 gone.
Well, it happens, doesn't it? If you give away the odd penalty, you make the odd error. That's outstanding from Tapau, but New Zealand lucky to get a restarted tackle count as Wairia Hargreaves pounds himself or throws himself into that Tongan defence.
I know Marty Tapau leads the offloads in this Rugby League World Cup, but that's fortuitous.
No doubt about that one, Takairangi. Now New Zealand work themselves into the Tongan half here. Now Blair with a lot of front-running ball here. Adam Blair inside the 20, he goes. Now we're going to get Tonga under pressure for the first time in this game. Luluai, Wairia Hargreaves, Johnson. Here comes Tuivasa-Sheck. Takairangi with quick hands. Rapana very close to scoring the first try. That's enough.
Set up perfectly. Some pretty good D here as well. Just affording New Zealand some space. And into the breeze, the ball drifting back behind Jordan Rapana. Possibly needed to be a metre deeper to catch that football. But to be fair, if he had caught it, there was a sea of red there as well.
Yeah, it's a poor error from Rapana, no doubt about it, rather than good defence coming across. I think what's been clear so far is the strategies from either team. The New Zealand team are looking at keeping the ball in play. Tonga, they're trying to slow it down as much as possible, and when they can, kick the ball out.
Yeah, well, that's probably a good point, Daryl, isn't it? New Zealand's up-tempo game has worked beautifully till now. Tonga, really good call to try and slow it down. There's Tupou, runs it away. Not easy to execute, though. It's Tupou. Ofuate now for Nua. No Michael Jennings in this game. No Sam Moore as well. He's featured off the bench in both games today for Tonga. Tavita Pangai Jr. takes his spot. What will be his debut for Tonga if he gets on the field. Now, Conrad Hurrell didn't play last week against Samoa. Gets his chance in this game. And that's going to go against New Zealand.
It's going to hurt New Zealand, this. Conrad Hurrell seems to have a smile on his face again. Carting players with him. There's a late call, maybe a late play at the football as well. No changes to either side yet. You see Nelson Asafa Solomona sideline warming up. He's like a cherry picker on steroids.
He has been sensational off the bench. Nelson Asafa Solomona awaits his chance to come on now. Here come Tonga again, and they'll have a good opportunity to execute a last tackle play with Tamalolo getting excellent leaders again. Tamalolo still going. What a run. How does he do it? How does he do that? Not even Einstein can explain how Tamalolo can just keep going like that. Here goes Tonga again. It's Tukiaho in the shadow of the posts. Katoa, good quick play the ball. Hingano, bad pass to him, and Johnson did well there, Hingano, to keep the ball. He's tackled on the 10 by his opposite number, and it's a very slow play the ball as well. Katoa hesitates a little bit at dummy half. Last play now.
1 foot and hold.
Lola here, standing right of the ruck. There goes Lola here. That kick hasn't gone too well for Tonga, and Tuivasa Shek comes away with it, and New Zealand survive.
Yeah, good D from New Zealand. And even better awareness to attack Lola here with the ball on the last play. No space for him to actually get a set kick away or kick to the corners, so he chooses to kick on his own. And after the first 3 penalties going the way of Tonga, New Zealand now get there first. So important to pressure these young halves of Tonga on their last play options.
And that's the key, Monty Beetham, isn't it? It puts the pressure right on Lola here and Hingano to execute correctly.
That's right, they're not no-to kickers for their club sides, and obviously at this level, and when you've got so much on the line with the go-forward being a big problem in territory, you've got to make sure you kick well. It's interesting to note that looking at both sides, although Tonga's had all the possession, the body language probably favours the Kiwis more in terms of petrol in the tank.
Well, they've absorbed a lot, New Zealand, and they've only conceded 2 points. Here's Luluai. Hingano looks nervously in the direction of the referee to see if he might have been penalised for that tackle, but he got away with Hargreaves. Wairua Hargreaves again. His 5th hit up, and he's already run for 45 metres in this game. Now Tapau runs onto that superbly again. How good has he been in the opening of this game? The offload works just as Whare inside the 20. A lucky offload to New Zealand, and a fast play the ball again has them on the front foot now. Luluai, Wairua Hargreaves again. Last play for New Zealand. Johnson stands right of the ruck. Nikarima to the left. It's gone to Cody Nikarima. Switch of direction. Johnson. Oh, that's lovely hands from Ata Hingano.
Absolutely brilliant from Ata Hingano. They set it up to the left as Mahi Whenua cops some treatment. Thomas Luluai is the only forward with low tackles in this match so far. There he is, Ata. Good skill.
We've seen the introduction into the game of Nelson Asafa-Solomona wearing 14 for New Zealand as well.
Jared, release it, Adam. Hold.
Katoa at dummy half. Crowd, this massive crowd here at Hamilton, 25,000 people. Just take a little breather.
Go, nothing late.
In the 19th minute, it's the quietest it's been. Oh yes, Watene-Zelezniak on the boundary there. Stops a 6, and I tell you what, he returns it superbly there, Watene-Zelezniak. That's a very good run.
Good run. Good kick also from Sione Katoa, stepping up out of dummy half to take some pressure off his halves. As Captain Sika Manu questions the ruling. Looks slick, doesn't he? Dylan Watene-Zelezniak played game 1, rested game 2. He's fresh. Have a look at this. Athleticism. Hey, you bet.
So 19 minutes played, Tonga leading 2 points to 0. Just that penalty goal.
Change here for the Kiwis too. Danny Levi onto the football field. Thomas Luluai getting a breather.
Wait for the foot now, Siwa. Wait for the foot.
So New Zealand will have a full set here. Asafa-Solomona. Conrad Hurrell in the bouncy castle of Asafa-Solomona. Levi at dummy half. Wairia Hargreaves. And it's been a great battle so far between he and Taumalolo. Levi, now Blair. Loving pass to Whare. Watene-Zelezniak. There is the opening try, and it's a stunner down the left edge. They catch Tonga napping.
Okay. Chiefs are on tackle 3. They have a try. We're just clearing the touchline, mate.
Director. Yeah, just confirming the touchline and the grounding. Thanks there.
Well, look pretty good that. I don't think there's going to be a problem at all here for Watene-Zelezniak.
Short of the goal line anyway, Church.
Great work on the outside. Fusatua not quite getting to it. That's all clear.
So watching the foot.
And no problem with the put down.
Okay, thanks guys. What decision game will be?
Well, Watene-Zelezniak gets the first try in this game, and it's taken 20 minutes. It is New Zealand leading 4 points to 0. 4 points to 2, in fact, is the score here at Hamilton.
Okay, Chids, you're right. Okay, time on. What I'm about to say will be for him.
Right, you look at this, they come down the short side. It was the overs line, it was the out ball and bounce from Dean Whare, got them in the outside. Nice work by the captain. Blairy then, he gets them on the outside. Good footwork, gets in and scores a well-needed try for the Kiwis.
So just with that
4 points to 2 is the score. Watene-Zelezniak, his first try in a Kiwis jumper, and he has been sensational. The start of this game, Daryl Halligan.
Oh, he has. Beautiful catch, 2 sets of 6 back, and they caught Conrad Hurrell, didn't they? Hurrell and also Fusatua short on the blind side, and beautiful execution over in the corner. Tough kick this for Sean Johnson. He's only 12 points away from being the all-time point scorer and record holder in World Cups, would you believe?
That's right. He's unconverted. That try of Watene-Zelezniak, it remains New Zealand 4-2 after 21 minutes. One more look at this try. Whare again does nothing wrong in these situations. Watene-Zelezniak, his returns have been superb, and that was a great finish.
Yeah, the key for Whare on that occasion was to get to the outside of Conrad Hurrell and turn Fusatua in 2 minds, 2-on-1. Did it perfectly.
Watene-Zelezniak has already run for 82 metres in this game. 4 points to 2 is the score. New Zealand's try scored by Dylan Watene-Zelezniak. And one of the few
Sione up and square.
And one of the few times that we've seen them enter the Tongan 20 in the game. Interesting to see how Tonga react here. It was a very rugged start by them, but they did have opportunities at New Zealand's end of the field and couldn't convert. Now Nikarima passes to Simon Mannering, who nudges his way through.
Move now, Conrad. Hold. Go.
Hurrell, and it was Lula here. Now Asafa Solomona runs straight at Hurrell this time. That's a good tackle from Conrad Hurrell. And New Zealand had a penalty here.
I've got to say, it's not often you see Conrad Hurrell used as a speed bump. The Safa Solomona, this is the second time he's charged at him. Straight over the top of him. Thank you.
And that's the second time we've seen a penalty earned by New Zealand in circumstances like that. Watani Zelezniak did one, and now we've seen Asafa Solomona as well.
Wait for the foot. Hold. Go.
Wonderful atmosphere here at Hamilton. Wadia Hargreaves, his 9th carry, already gone 80 metres in the game, Wadia Hargreaves. Here's Asafa Solomona again. He's running straight at players. What a force he is.
Now, pick it up, Nelson. Go two. Nelson, pick it up.
Levi to Johnson. Inside, Nikarima to Tuivasa-Sheck. Roger Tuivasa-Sheck getting close. Oh, there's heat now on Tonga. Levi. Long pass to Johnson. Adam Blair. Offload. Oh, there was a big gap there. Nelson Asafa Solomona couldn't get the ball. Fado picks up the dregs. There is still an opportunity here for New Zealand as Nikarima dances.
Conrad, clear it. Here it hold. Hold. Go zero. Early, Sione.
Levi on the short side. Fado. Mannering. That's gone backwards, and Takai only picks up the loose ball again. It's a zero tackle. It's been touched by Tonga, so it's a fresh set here for the Kiwis.
Marcus, go. Zero.
Levi. And now it is Wadia Hargreaves again.
Siwa. Lock in square.
Desperately hanging on here are Tonga. Tapanet. Joseph Tapanet. Proving difficult to tackle. Not really getting any closer to the line as Joseph Tapanet until the very end of that run.
Go, two.
Levi again. He goes from dummy half. He's lost the ball and Tonga have survived.
Loose carry. Loose carry.
It's going to go against New Zealand and it's going to be a Tonga scrum.
There's a missed opportunity here.
Trying to put it down. Agree. But Denny has put the ball on the leg. I think he loses it.
So it's going to be a scrum to Tonga, and it's 25 minutes played, 4 points to 2.
So a real missed opportunity here as Danny Levi decides to go himself.
Yeah.
Left and right options. All the middle in the last 3 plays, it all gravitated back towards the post. And yes, within a whisker.
Heads in the back, boys.
But boy, oh boy, they had Tonga on the rack. The Safa Solomona
Denny, don't pop the head out.
has come off the bench in the first 3 games of this tournament. And he's in the top 10 run meters.
Head in Sione. Head in Roger. Head in Sione.
Yes, his form has been absolutely stellar so far in this tournament. Now for Noah.
Hold! Go, 1.
He's a big man. Rapana in there on Tupou. Yeah, talking about 2 of the best wingers running around the sport at the moment.
I've got to say, this game is everything we wish for, Glenn.
It has been, hasn't it? Fafita. And it's been played in a great aggressive spirit as well. And Tonga are playing exactly how we thought they might play, and New Zealand exactly the way we thought they'd play as well. Now Tokiaho in there making a tackle. Simon Mannering.
Simon, clear it! Adam, hold! Hold, Adam, hold! Go, 4.
Katoa.
Okay,
Tamalolo passes the ball. Good hands from Tonga. Now Whanua in space. Mahe Whanua. That was an excellent shift of the ball out left from Tonga.
Marcus! Hold!
Speed of the pass was excellent. Hingano. Oh, that's an important tackle made by Mannering. Really halted the momentum there as Katoa finishes with the last play. The Tuivasa-Sheck and Watane Zelezniak almost get mixed up. Tuivasa-Sheck. Here he goes. RTS again. Good job there holding the ball. Takarangi disappointed he didn't get it, but I think Tuivasa-Sheck did the right thing there to hold the ball.
RTS, after a pretty sketchy catch under his post, makes 40-plus metres. This is Nikorima. The footwork continues.
Surrender!
Tuivasa-Sheck
Marcus Square!
again,
Hold!
outstanding.
Go, 2.
Here's Russell Packer, and that's an excellent first hit up from Russell Packer.
Hands away now! Make it
15-metre gain there for New Zealand.
Go, 3.
Straight away, on this left edge, they're looking strong out that left side, aren't they, New Zealand? They are gobbling up the metres. Nikorima, Mannering, Whare, Watanese, Lesniak. We've already seen a try in that manner in this game. Blair. Here comes Johnson. Short pass to Tapani. Wonderful offload to Johnson. Here goes Takarangi. Oh, Rapana!
Okay, Chids. That'll be
Upstairs
tackle
again.
5. Try.
This is a try
Tough line
for
grounding,
sure.
mate.
And the football has been from coast to coast. Tuivasa-Sheck on the right, to Mannering on the left, and now to Rapana back in the right corner. The width of the attack, phenomenal.
What's your feet from the church? And ball's down. You've got decision, guys, going to the board.
Thanks, mate. No worries.
Try to Jordan Rapana. It is 8 points to 2.
Yeah, all right, mate.
Points to 2, Jordan Rapana. Another try to him, that's his 5th in a Kiwis jumper. Second in this World Cup.
Of course, Rapana, his family is from here. Spent plenty of time out at the Mormon College, Church College, back in the day. I'm loving the selflessness of the Kiwi attack. Using both sides of the chalk. First attempt for Sean Johnson. Difficult one on the left touch. Now he shifts straight across to right touch. Straight into his face is the breeze. Needs to start this outside right post. And just hope a little bit of fade will push it back across. Let's see where it gets to. Ooh. Or hit the ground before he gets to the ball and just burn it over.
Yeah, not far off a worm burner, that one, wasn't it? It doesn't matter how it goes over. It's if it goes over, it's 10 points to 2. One more look at this try. Check out the off-road from Tapane. This is the one that ultimately created the space.
And
one
then,
right there.
And then the decision to step and pass from Johnson. No look pass, actually. Selfless from Takairangi and Rapana. Both wingers scoring. A good sign.
So Tonga kick off. Second try they've conceded in the game. New Zealand got an 8-point lead. I tell you, the back three of New Zealand has been perfect. Absolutely top shelf. Watanese, Lesniak, Rapana, Roger Tuivasa-Sheck.
It's not as if they're under any pressure with the likes of Nightingale and Peter Hiku, who had a wow of a game last week in Christchurch.
Here and hold.
Asifa Solomona decides not to run at the man on that occasion. Now Levi, that smart play from him earns his team a penalty. But slow back on defence that time, Tonga.
Yep, lazy work from Penny Terapo. Totally in the road, needed to make himself invisible. Easier said than done.
Kiwis captain Adam Blair joins a spell on the bench. Maria Hargreaves, what to start from him too. 10 carries, 86 metres already. And here's Packer. Russell Packer.
Penny all the way. To hold. Go. 1.
103 metres he's averaged. Here's Asifa Solomona. How's the offload there, but no player to receive it.
Backwards, still 1.
So a messy play that time from New Zealand.
Still one.
Ratani Zalesniak tidies up with interest again. He's got that wonderful acceleration just before he hits the defensive line. Really can create havoc, and he has done so as Isaac Liu gets out there. Solid performance in his debut a couple of weeks ago against Samoa. 80 metres in 49 minutes in that particular game. Asifa Solomona, he's hungry for work, isn't he? Oh, what happened there? It's play on, referee says Levi. Now here comes Nukarima again. It's looking likely down the edge. That left edge again is Isaac Liu. Settles it down for the last play here for New Zealand. And it's Nukarima taking it to the line. Whare, oh, there's an offload. Ratani Zalesniak is in again. No try.
Elbow didn't touch the ground. Before the penalty.
He's out first. You're out. Hand over. Hand over.
Fair call too. He'd gone to the touch before he had the double movement. It was great work from Whare to get the ball to him. And there, left foot on touch. Double movement, I think he would have been sweet actually, because the arm carrying the football hadn't touched the ground.
That foot had touched the line, so Tonga survive. Well, mighty beat them. Every time New Zealand's looked, they've got the ball inside the Tongan half. They've looked very, very good, haven't they? And this Tongan defence is struggling a little bit.
They definitely are threatening, and if they can stay down here and camp there for a little bit longer, I'll tell you now, the energy levels of this Tongan side, who aren't used to much resistance coming back at them, they will struggle. There you go, Conrad Harold on his haunches. He's been trying to work hard. Safa Solomona going in the whole game. That will get you tired as they slow it down once again.
Tonga 12 completed sets from 13, sees them 90%. However, they haven't had the football for the last 10 minutes.
Here come Tonga again. This is Pangai Jr. His debut game for Tonga. He's offloaded it in his first hit up to as Hingano has it now, right on the halfway line. Peter Pangai Jr., the Brisbane Broncos player, 18 appearances, all off the interchange. Here he is again. In 2017, averaged 27 minutes a game for the Broncos this year. In for Sam Moore. Here come Tonga again. That's a very good strike carry from Terapol. 28 minutes, or 28 metres out rather. Here come Tonga again. Here's Wirat Masila. He's been very good off the bench so far in this tournament. Big man plays his rugby league in Salford in the UK at the moment. He's been very good off the bench for Tonga as Hingano. Well, Tonga needs something as we approach half-time. They need something at the end of the set here. Johnson slows to play the ball down really, really well there as Havili goes forward from dummy half. Nukarima, he's going to be trapped in his own end goal, and it's a line dropout. 10 points to 2 with 6 minutes to play until half-time.
Leave it. Roger. Easy.
Now look at what's happening now with the Tongan side. Getting a little bit frustrated at times. I think for both teams now, they've got to keep cool. Got to make sure that they play what's in front of them, keep to their strategies without letting the penalties get in the way, especially with silly mistakes like that.
Okay, time
off.
off.
Trying to push around.
Time your run, Jordan. Time your run here, Jordan.
5 minutes to play until half-time.
Let's go, Sean.
Ratani Zalesniak up another tries for New Zealand. The two wingers. This tackle starting him out up against Tonga. 15. As Johnson restarts play. Pangai Jr. Oof. And that's going to go against Nelson Asifa Solomona. That's not smart from Silva Havili.
This has been festering a little bit here.
Contact from
Nelson, to be fair, has been the aggressor on many occasions since he's come off the bench. And why wouldn't you be when you're 6'10"? It's a long way to look up. And as he comes in, boof, over the top to Vita Pangai Jr. Misses one. And then I think it's Saliva Havili who comes in and just tries to get something going here. Watch this. Yep.
Yeah, mate, that's why you get the penalty. But
Yeah,
I'm just...
I think it's knocked out.
Mate, okay, sicko. That's why you got the penalty. I just want you to stop your blokes running in. Okay, thanks. Yeah, mate. Oh, sorry.
So Asifa Solomona with that high shot concedes the penalty.
Okay. Wait.
Time is still off at the moment. Oh, Tonga needs something.
Work out,
Pitiful.
Daniel! Up in square, Danny!
To his pick muscle, it's almost 16 weeks of this season. He's back in time for this World Cup to contribute to the team in red. And their wonderful group of supporters who are here in their thousands here at Hamilton. Now Havili. Oh, Asifa Solomona again goes high. Gets away with that one.
Didn't miss.
Tavita Pangai Jr.
Nelson, roll out! Just play the ball! Don't play it on him! Go, 4!
Pangai Jr. Great hands from Noah! Tupou, that is brilliant play from him! Daniel Tupou with finishing of the highest order. But it's a forward pass.
Please. This was brilliant from Daniel Tupou. Left winger, not even around his ankles. Past his ankles and out to the side with the pickup. Have a look. They come up and rush D. Nothing else to the Kakairangi, should I say. And there was that the forward one, because this definitely wasn't. And then the finish. My word.
It had to be the pass before Chook, no doubt about it. That last try, the last pass was
Up here, boys.
line ball. 6'6", 6'7". He got down low, he picked it up and he scored a brilliant try. Had to be the Atahingano pass, there's no doubt about it. Beautiful work from the big man to score what we thought was a try, but it wasn't to be.
New Zealand survive just.
Would have set it up nicely just before the break too, wouldn't it? Notice the space on the outside. They've learnt to play with one referee, all these teams. The wingers and centres are just crowding everyone infield. So now the inside ball becomes a real play option.
New Zealand working away from their own line.
Go, clear it now! Marcus, hold! 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 Come
Roger
on,
Tuivasa-Sheck.
Come on, Arda, better.
Mannering.
Tui, no hands! Hold! Go,
I think
two.
Tonga don't want to do now is concede a last-minute try in this first half. The killer blow in this game is Rapana. Short pass, and Packer dumped by Ma'u, and Ma'u was penalised.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Place the player in a dangerous position. It was a good take from Rusty Packer. And it's not the first time he's done a couple of support runs today. This time he gets the ball and he gets Manu Ma'u as well. And he says, here, I'll just head you towards the turf.
Just get Dallin behind you, mate.
Clear-cut penalty against that man there, Manu Ma'u. His fifth test for Tonga. Played 6 times for New Zealand last year.
Go the line, Bucky.
Packer.
Hold! Go!
As good as gold as Asifa Solomona. That's Conrad Hurrell in there once again.
Hold! Release it!
Meeting the big man head on.
Go! 1.
Liu passes the ball to Packer, almost sneaks through.
Hold! Go! 2.
Here goes Johnson. Now Tapanet. He's been very good in this game so far. Running on this right edge. Had a sensational tournament. That's good defence on him.
Hold! Go!
Levi. Johnson, nice hands. Here goes Liu. Isaac Liu. 8 points is the margin. 90 seconds to play. 2 tackles left in the set in this first half. As Levi shovels it out to Takairangi. Takairangi, the big body. He offloads the ball and Tuivasa-Sheck runs through his gap as wide as the Grand Canyon.
Probably tackle 5. I have no try. Just
Takairangi.
confirm the arm hits the ground there and that there is a defender in contact.
Okay, video ref to director.
Is going to be the subject of the video referee. Let's have a look and see how this one goes.
I'm surprised He didn't blow the whistle straight away when Te Kairangi hit the ground before passing, and this is what they're now checking. So then to go on.
He has hold there with the legs, still got the legs around him, you think? I think he's broken that tackle. Just see that one again at a faster speed, thanks. So we'll go back to that head on. The arms have come away. So from the head on again, thanks Matt, at a normal speed please. Faster, play it faster. He's cleared the tackle, thrown the ball off the ground. And we have grounding. Okay,
wow.
mate, we're going to the board.
Wow.
Thanks, mate.
That is going to be a try to Roger Tuivasa-Sheck. Killer blow this could be in the context of this game. There is the try to Roger Tuivasa-Sheck. It is 14 points to 2.
Your captain can come off your last.
Second half underway. And here we go. New Zealand with the first possession of the second half. Russell Packer. Telling stat right there, New Zealand have never lost a Rugby League World Cup game while leading at half-time. And of course they are head-to-head 4-0 against Tonga in all meetings between these two sides. Levi caught in possession there as he nipped away from dummy half. And Johnson slips into dummy half. Now Asafa Solomona. Here's the offload. What an offload it was. Beautiful hands and Mannering. Gets going early. Fade in space. But that space cuts down quickly. But Fade wrestles to the 40 beautifully as well. Excellent first set here for the Kiwis. As Liu holds the ball up nicely. Isaac Liu. New Zealand have made good metres in this first set as they've entered the Tongan half very nicely indeed. Now Nikarima. And Johnson runs it. Takairangi. Rapana in space on that right edge. There's the infield kick. It's cuffed over the dead ball line by David Fusitua. And that will be a goal line dropout.
Nice play. An offload to Solomona. And guess who? And then an attack to the left before finishing on the right with Rapana. He finds a kick to the infield, and it's Fusitua who doesn't get his hands on it. Te Kairangi there providing some attention. A repeat set.
Well, a perfect start to the second half for New Zealand, Monty Beetham.
They've got a strong wind at their back, but with strong running like that, they came 90 metres with the ball in hand, and he's put a little deft touch into the goal and force the dropout. A beautiful start. Almost the next best thing you can do from scoring a try.
Asafa Solomon, and it's Hurrell again who cops some punishment.
Go one.
Levi. That's an excellent game from Danny Levi.
Stand up, Sika. Marcus.
New Zealand's pace of play has been excellent. It's been too much for Tonga to handle so far in this game. Liu off the offload again from Nelson Asafa Solomona. They scored a try just before half-time. New Zealand to Roger Tuivasa-Sheck. Can they add another just after half-time? Here was the try scorer in the first half, right at the end of it, and it's Tuivasa-Sheck. Caught in possession, 12 metres out from the Tongan line. Johnson, Liu. Isaac Liu. Slow play the ball, last play now. And Johnson with the nudge through. Mannering is impeded, but that will be play on. Fusitua gets out of the field of play, only just.
They were oh so deep here on the left. 5, 6 Kiwi players lined up for the passing game and no one ready for the kick. This is Hurrell. In fact, Fusitua did well to get himself back in the field of play. Offload to Vida Pangai Jr. Lolo here.
Right, now there's space. There's Tupou. He can run. Tupou. He's got Fanua with him. He didn't use him in the end. Tupou. Fanua. That's worked out beautifully for Tonga. Hinano with a wonderful offload. Now Tonga rampant here. In the midfield they come now. What a return of the football here by the Tongan team. Hopuate plays the ball. Havili sneaks away from dummy half. Razzle-dazzle from the Tongans. Tangai Jr. again. puts the foot down again. And that's Manu. Sika Manu. Stunning movement upfield from Tonga. Their best of the game. Pangai Jr. There's a chance. Hingano almost intercepted by Brad Takairangi, and that will be another set of 6 for Tonga off the scrum.
Well, the show and the go. Enata scores, or someone from Tonga scores. What a set of 6. Some great scramble D as well from the Kiwis. And then out on their feet, they chance their arm to the left. Takairangi comes up with an intercept, but Ata there. Yep. The show, the go. And they would have scored their first try for this match.
I think Christian Wolf's given them the licence to throw, haven't they? We've seen it already. Their first chance with the ball in hand. They almost went 100 metres, offloading it well, playing with X-Factor, some of the stuff that we've loved to see from this team in the previous 2 weeks. And now we're in for a treat. The second half to go.
Tonga really got to make a fast start to the second half here. Can they conclude this onslaught with a try? Tipo denied a try in the first half. Unluckily so. There goes Havili from dummy half.
Heads away, Roger. Let him up.
Harrell wants to play dummy half. There he goes, Conrad Harrell. Did he get that on the line?
Okay, Chids.
I tell you what,
3.
that's very close.
No try. What a confirm, Conrad Harrell loses the ball without getting to the line.
Okay, video ref to director. Looking for a lost ball there in the tackle.
Well, Harrell himself doesn't look confident, does he?
So he has possession there. Still has it, ball short. Movement there. Is that our best angle there, Matt? Yeah, give us one more.
I said no shot.
So ball's short of the line. And he's lost possession. Okay, Jerry, we've got a decision made. He's lost the ball short of the line.
So that's going to be a scrum to New Zealand.
You put it down short, Conrad. He puts it down short.
So first it's Saliva Havili who charges from dummy half. Then it's Conrad Harrell. The ball just a whisker away from the chalk before being dislodged. Monty, I'll get you to check on Thomas Luluai. I think he's picked up an injury in the first half and won't play in the second half. He's got the big coach's jacket on. Doesn't seem to be active. So a great start for Tonga. First 5 of the second half.
Okay, third. Time on.
Yeah, I think that's why he came off. You know, it was 20 minutes into the game, and I think we're still through that period where we're working each other out, and he's a key part of the defensive line and also an attack. So I was surprised to come off so soon.
We check that out. That's a great offer from Takairangi. Here goes Rapana. Jordan Rapana. What a run. Rapana plays the ball. Levi over halfway. Speed of the play, the ball working beautifully again.
Well, there you go. There's signs. I've just seen Thomas Luluai that he will take further part in this game, and he's going to be needed to close this one out.
Asafa Solomona. Someone needs to run off his shoulder. He was looking for an offload again. And it's going to be a loose carry against Asafa Solomon. It's going to be a scrum to Tonga.
Wow. This will be the first play the ball infringement we've seen. This is Jordan Rapana shooting down the right before coming infield. And then right off the back of it, let's have a look at this. Nelson Solomona, not the first time he's poked his nose through the line today, and he put it down and then just rolled it back. Well, he's got to stand and regather his feet in the rule book. But please, if we pick up every one of those in this match,
All the way in, Sean. Denny.
we won't get home till midnight.
No change to the halftime score. Mahe Whenua. Tonga get a penalty. Whenua coming in, of course, from Michael Jennings in this game. Jennings been in sensational try-scoring form in the first 2 games.
Stay behind it.
5 tries. Fanua doing a good job.
Wait for the foot. Hold. Go.
Ma'u. Good carry from Manu.
Leads the tackle count for both teams, Manu Ma'u, 30.
Here's Pangai Jr. Now Manu. Sika Manu, the captain.
Stand up now. Go.
Havili.
You dropped.
Here they come out to the backs. Paparata in. Howell. Farah holds on. Dean Farah, good tackle from him. Howell was putting the hip into him.
Go. 3.
No question. Check out the length of that pass. A wonderful one from Fusi Tua. A robust run coming into midfield here from Terapo. Havili. Here's Pangai Jr. again. Serious heat. Oh, and the New Zealanders a very similar start in the second half from Tonga as they did in the first half. They couldn't score a try though. New Zealand hung on. Lua here. Pressure here. Beautifully taken. What a try! David Fusi Tua has seen every Tongan fans lift and stand and wave their flags. Try scoring doesn't get much better than that. 16-6.
Brilliant work. Fusi Tua, 6'4", up he goes, right above Dallin Watene-Zelezniak, who doesn't attempt to catch a football. Beautiful work. 3 games for New Zealand, 2 tries last year. Now playing for Tonga.
16-6 to New Zealand.
Absolutely brilliant work by the athletic man. He got up so high. The fact that he got up high and he came down is still the spatial awareness to know that he had to put the ball down with 2 Kiwi players on hand to try and stop him from scoring. Brilliant work from that athletic weapon for Tua.
Well, we're in Hamilton. It feels like, in many respects, we're in Nuku'alofa, the capital of Tonga. After that sensational try from Fusi Tua. Now Lola here takes over the goal kicking here, and he's got a tough one.
Yeah, on touch. 50 attempts for the Tigers in the back half of this year. This is perfect. Nearly. Was just coming back, but couldn't quite get there. Of course, Fusi Tua, for mine, he's an out-and-out winger. Saw him score 4 tries against Newcastle. He's been tried at centre as well, but right wing is your position. Brilliant finisher.
Look at that, even on the fade, he still had the strength to get up there, catch it, come back down. Like I said, get around. He's in that position to score a try. Game on, fellas.
Pure skill there from Fusi Tua, his first try in a Tongan shirt. And Tonga able to do what they weren't able to do in the first half, despite a wealth of possession, and that's score a try. Got to keep going here as Pangai Jr. comes back over the 10.
Go. 1.
Hurrell.
Good charge from Connie.
He's enjoying the challenge, isn't he? As they drift left again. Terapo, good. Insurgents from him again. There's that a sloppy play. The ball is gone against New Zealand.
Well, Tonga earned themselves some field position with the play the ball of Asafa Solomona. This time they get a penalty here for a hand in the ball for Sean Johnson. And you would have to ask where. That hand there is the hand of the person passing the football. So after a couple of early penalties in the first half to start Tonga on their way, they get a couple of handy ones to start the second half as well.
Well, that penalty didn't actually go against Sean Johnson. It went against Mr. Invisible. Here is Fanua.
Hands away. Go 1.
Can Tonga take advantage? Sikamanu. Great surge again from him. 22 metres out. 32 in fact for Tonga. Speed of the play the ball is in. He's got better. Lula here. Murdoch Masila. He is a powerhouse of a man. Not even the great strength of Simon Mannering can wrestle him to the ground. That is a loose play the ball, and New Zealand get the scrum.
The tide turns a little. 11 gone, second half. A lot of defence for the Kiwis. They were set to the left. Changes about to happen. We've seen a lot of Taumalolo for Fita. Yep, for Tonga. For Powell, obviously, for New Zealand. Also, Adam Blair's had a good stint on the sidelines.
Those four starters: Wadia Hargreaves, Blair, Luluai, all waiting to come back on. Mahi Tatau as well. Possession now, even Stevens. Likewise, just about time in the own half. 3 tries to 1. Check out the scenes here at Hamilton. Look at that, a wonderful shot there.
Marcus! Go 1.
Tuivasa-Sheck from dummy half.
Sika! Up and square!
Levi at dummy half. Packer off the right shoulder. Good defence coming in from Tonga that time. Hawili in there, leading the charge. Levi up to the halfway.
Sika, clear it! Hold!
Johnson.
Go 4.
Papao back on.
Last tackle! Hands away, Ben!
Nothing flash out of their own half that time from New Zealand. It's Johnson. Nice Nikarima. Good little option, putting it through there for Puate. Spotty, a spot on there for that one.
Pretty cool customer. Will help Puate.
Marcus here, Bucky.
Just 25 years of age.
Hurry and go! Russell!
A couple of years, 13 and 14, spent doing his Mormon visit through the States. Now with the Dogs, this is Tupou.
Taken nicely by Tapani. 16-2 was the half-time score.
Go 3.
Taumalolo about to re-enter the game after that opening stint. Ma'u it is.
Release, go 4, shorten a little bit. 4.
Tavita Pangai Jr. There is a bit of offloading play from Tonga. One player from Tonga is down in the background. Looks like they may have cramp now. Tavita Pangai Jr. How many times has he handled the ball since coming on? Oh, it's a power. It's come back off him, and it's New Zealand with the ball now.
They seem to have found it easier playing into the breeze, Tonga, than with the breeze. The shift to the football seems easier. This is the Rapana.
So Taumalolo about to come back on into the game. It's Levi. Now Johnson in a bit of space. Times to pass superbly there. That was a great pass from Johnson. Joseph Tapani.
The lovely line from Tapani.
Here's Johnson again. Tapau. Wait for the offload. There it goes. And it's a good one to Tuivasa-Sheck. Holds the ball this time. Tuivasa-Sheck. Marty Tapau leading the tournament in offloads. 5 per game so far.
4.
There he is again.
Offload. Still 4.
Jared Sutton, the referee, calling one. Didn't happen that time. Tapau's lost the ball. Now, can Tonga turn defence into attack? Hingano. Ran straight into yes. Away goes Will Hopuate. Now a little bit more edge in this New Zealand defence. They're going to need it because Tonga have been good, very good in the second half. Here's Joseph Taumalolo back out there. Andrew Fafita has just re-entered the game as well for Tonga. They need their big guns back on to leave it all on this field if they want to win and beat New Zealand for the first time in a Rugby League International.
Go 3.
Conrad Harrell.
3.
Whenua.
On the ball. Here's away, Isaac.
Mahe Whenua. 22 metres away. There goes Hawili. Hopuate, that's a great pass. It's not a great pass as it turned out. Tupou's done pretty well to make something of that though.
Last tackle, Brown.
Brought it back infield nicely as well. Here we go, the last play. Taumalolo. Lola here with the crossfield kick. It's Fusi going to win magic again. Not that time. Lesniak has it.
Great work. This time he chooses to contest the football, does Dallin. And comes off with a peach. What about the hands of Daniel Tupou? For a big guy, he's got silky hands.
Go, two.
Yeah, well, that try that was scrubbed out to him in the first half. Really unlucky.
Marcus! Go,
Rapana plays the ball. Now Roger Tuivasa-Sheck. That's a good one for Tuivasa-Sheck. Strong. He carried 2 or 3 Tongan players 8 metres that time. Look at him. There's the tip-on pass. That's gone forward off Mannering. Play on is the call. They've now come back for some advantage. That advantage. And it will be a Tongan scrum.
Those numbers over here on the left edge. And they're now saying that it's Tonga ball here. So Mannering passes the football and tries to hot potato it. So where is the knock on? The replay will show us.
Here we are, boys.
Maybe it's off Mannering.
Yeah, I think he passed it forward. It came out of his hand forward into the Tongan athlete. Let's just see when they come to the short side here.
Boys. If you want time off, you need to
Well, I agree that it's come from Mannering, but Mannering passed that, and it wasn't called a forward pass. I mean, at the end of the day, they've got the right result, I suppose.
Well, did he pass it, or was it just a knock-on?
No, he tried to pass that, no doubt about it. He saw the numbers a little bit wider. I think for the Kiwi team now, it's risk versus reward. There's a couple of times there where they chance their arm a bit when they don't need to. Obviously got the lead on the board, play a territory game, take a bit more out of this Tongan team, who at the moment is really eating up in tempo.
This crowd is getting up in tempo too. The Tongan chart going round.
Okay, form up at the back. Easy. Adam. Okay, heads in.
So Tonga here, 62% possession in the second half. They are enjoying a wealth of possession since half-time.
It was a terrible delivery from this,
wasn't it? They got pushed off the ball almost by New Zealand. Harrell. Carry from Harrell. Can they turn this possession into more points?
Adam, you need to come.
They need to be the next scorers, Tonga. Tamalolo will set it up perhaps.
Make it Thomas! Thomas, get here! Hold!
What a ball carrier he is. Ngano with good front foot running ball here. Packer in there making a tackle this time along with Adam Blair.
Hold. Go. Four.
Tamalolo again. Lula here. Murdoch Masila. Murdoch Masila carrying a couple of Kiwis to within 5 metres of the line.
That's you, Ben. Last, go.
Havili on the last play. Lula here looks indecisive. Harrell on the back foot. Oh, brings it for Sitoa!
Absolutely brilliant. David Fusitoa, look at them, they can't get enough of him. His second try here for Tonga brings this game to life if it already wasn't alive in the second spell. Off a beautiful little inside pass from Conrad Harrell. The race up and attack. Lolo here. And look at Tui, there's no one in front of him. He decides to go backwards and finds Conrad, who drops the flick ball off. Finds a little hole between Adam Blair and Tuivasa-Sheck. And then into the crowd. Wow.
It is game on here, 16-10.
Well, got to say, the culprit then is a guy you won't be used to, is Simon Mannering over chasing. He went across his man, was actually the card on the inside, but he stayed on Conrad Harrell, leaving the gap, the opening for that man, Fusitoa. We saw what he could do in the air, aerial-wise, and now we can see what he can do on the ground. Equally as lethal.
Scenes here again in Hamilton, 16-10, and now Lola here with this conversion attempt. Last attempt from the sideline, hitting the uprights. No upright connection that time, and we're back to a 4-point game. by 10-0 in the second half. And here is this try one more time. Well, talk about creating something from nothing. Harold's little run here, luring in 2 or 3 Kiwi defenders, which opened the space for the Fuss.
Yeah, it was Simon who bit on the end. He stayed on Harold to leave the opening.
Fifita! Oh, no, you love it. Andrew Fifita, fresh and firing after a big stint on the sideline. Harold.
Move! Make it strong! Go, 2.
Tamalolo. Tokiaho back out there too now. So the 3 big men, Tokiaho, Tamalolo and Fifita all out there again to end this game. Here is Big Sis. Here, Tokiaho and Packer. The set packing. There's the kick on the last play. Tonga. New Zealand really under the pump. Had very little ball in the second half. And Tonga won't want to make a mistake here.
Many thought the last 20 in this match would be all one-way traffic. With Tonga out on their feet, and they're coming home with a wet sail. Some of the Kiwi forwards just getting onside now. With tackle 3.
19 minutes to play. What a wonderful conclusion we've got to this game. The next scorer could well win it. Luluai back out there.
Tackle 4, go back.
Rapana will play the ball. Luluai almost caught on the hop there. Oh, no way! Lulahia! Tonga! This is extraordinary!
They went to sleep. I played the ball that no one wanted to deliver. And then a long pass wide. Sees a thief. And Tui Moala Lolohia. Wow! If it wasn't game on before, you know what it is now.
Here is Lolohia with the steal and the try. 16-all with the kick to come.
Toi Moala Lolohia. There was a lot of space outside him. The speed, the vision to see that the ball was there to get in the passing lane and get that try. As Adam Blair, Sean Johnson have given them the hard truths. We have got a game on our hands now with the kick to come.
And now Tokiaho will attempt to give Tonga the lead for the second time in the game. They led 2-0 after 8 minutes. Tokiaho taking his time. So Tonga hit the front, 18-16. And we have 17 minutes to play.
A loose pass from Rusty Packer. Trying to shift it when they should have run it from midfield.
Wow. This is going to be a stunning finish. Oh, New Zealand almost kicking out on the full, and the kickoff is for Fifita, heads back to the 20. New Zealand need to find some fire. They have not maintained the rage in the second half as Tonga have found their rage. Havili. Tamalolo, wonderful hands. Gee whiz, that's been knocked out by Rapana.
1-0.
That could have really opened up for Tonga on the left.
So they're not shutting up shop, Tonga. They're continuing to play.
Hold, go, 0.
Possession heavily in favour again in the second half as Tamalolo hits the line and the crowd rise. Well, that was good tackling that time from Blair and Tapau.
Go, two.
Fafita handles for the second time in this set. It's a good carry.
Go, three.
Tonga making very good metres into the Kiwis half here off the kickoff. And Toki Aho. Kaptoa. Here comes Murdoch Masila. Murdoch Masila is through. There's going to be another try. Hopawate. What scenes here?
20 unanswered points in the second half. And New Zealand are now facing a real test. Straight past Nikarima is the damaging play here. Then Will Hopaware on the inside. They shift it and away they go. A one-on-one miss. Good pace. And your fullback is exactly where you want him with a line break.
22-16. Tonga on fire.
When you get big men like Murdoch Masila running at your little spine or your halves, it's a mismatch, especially when those big men have absolutely brutal feet. Great footwork. I can tell you what, the crowd is excited, the players are excited, they're off their feet, they're smiling. They're sensing something big here in the finish. 20 unanswered points. I think they're going to need a few more though, Daryl.
Tonga 22, New Zealand 16. Tonga have never beat New Zealand at rugby league. They got close. They got very close in 1995 when New Zealand came back from the dead in that game to win 25-24. And they're going to have to pull a rabbit out of the hat again. Tuki Aho again really soaking up time here, but of course the referee has discretion with the clock being stopped yet again. Well, what if you New Zealand here, Darryl? Let's ask this question. 22-16, you're 16-2 up, 22-16, there's still time for New Zealand to come back into this game. What are the priorities here as Toki Aho lines up this conversion attempt from in front?
And certainly a completion will be on the cards in the first two sets after half-time. Toki Aho nails it for the 8-point lead. 1995, Tonga led 12 points in the last 10 from New Zealand to claw back. But hey, this is different.
A total mismatch there on that one-on-one play, and Will Hopawate the beneficiary. A special time for Hopawate. Played for debut for Tonga earlier on in the year. And those songs now, the Tongan supporters, thousands of Tongan flags waving in celebration, but there is still 13 minutes to play.
Stand up, Jeremy! Thomas Adam! Marcus Square!
Conrad Hurrell. Tamalolo again. He knows the job's not done. New Zealand have really lacked ball in the second half. Tamalolo will play it. There's Toki Aho. And Mannering, meet again. What an offload, and away come Tonga again. The second phase play. Been a real feature in this second half. 70-30. Toki Aho again.
Last tackle, Sean! Get square! Hold!
Last play in the set. Hingano wants to pin Tuivasa-Sheck as deeply as he can in his own territory. Here comes Tuivasa-Sheck. Now New Zealand needs some magic from somewhere.
It was a good set from Tonga there.
Go, one.
The last play from Lola here was good too. The kick found space. This is the Lesniak.
Nikarima slots into dummy half. Jordan Rapana keen for some work.
Still two.
Now Tonga on the corresponding side, they need good tackling here, good defence. As Taumalolo makes a good tackle on Tapau. Luai. Waria-Hargreaves throws himself into the line. Still plenty of ferocity in those tackles. Luai on the last play now, Nikarima. With the wind. Oh, how's that for a take from Fusi Tua? And that's going to go against New Zealand.
Tuivasa-Sheck, or should I say Dallin Watene-Zelezniak, attempting to go up for the football against Daniel Tupou. Ends up being somewhat of a landing mat here, and bang, Tupou comes straight down on top of him. Or should I say Fusatua? What a game he's having in the second half, David Fusatua.
Tonga gets a penalty. That's not what New Zealand wanted.
Hold!
Thousands of Tongan flags continue to wave in the stadium. There's going to be a lot of Tongan supporters waving flags. They're going to need some treatment for tired arms at the end of this one. Daryl, gee whiz. Just in time for next week's quarter-final. Both teams remember qualifying for the quarter-finals already with 2 wins in Pool B as Taumalolo hits the line again.
He's running out of trumps here, David Kidwell. Asafa Solomona needs to be sighted again.
Thomas! Get back here!
Big decisions, and he is ready to come on. Asafa Solomona for one last stint in the game.
Stand up now! Pick it up, Siwa!
New Zealand need to score twice, and they don't have the ball. Remember, and Tonga could put this game to bed as Ma'u runs wide of the ruck. Oh, it's been taken by New Zealand. Rapana. Need a quick play the ball here, Jordan Rapana. Oh, that has to be a penalty.
That's 10 in the bin.
Surely it's a professional foul.
Wait. No.
Take it, let's go, son.
Back you go.
Well, Jared Sutton doesn't bin Daniel Tupou for that. So a mistake from Tonga. Now New Zealand really need a score in this set. Waria-Hargreaves. Remember, New Zealand need to score twice.
Andrew Will. Marcus Square. Go one.
Luai. Now Asafa Solomona's back out there and he's got to speed up again.
Pick it up, Nelson. Pick it up. Go two.
Luai with a fast play the ball. There's Blair, passes it to Tapane. Tonga's tackling secure. Excellent one from Hingano on that time. Takairangi. Now Asafa Solomona again.
Pick it up, Nelson.
2 tackles left in this set.
Go.
Luai. Johnson, the Tongan defence, rushes up again as Nikarima takes the line on. Nikarima offloads it nicely. Here's an opportunity as Whare comes back in field. Tuivasa-Sheck. Check out the hands from Asafa Solomona. Tuivasa-Sheck, there is space on the right. Tuivasa-Sheck! Oh, he's there! More drama in this game, folks. Tuivasa-Sheck scores his second try.
Oh, this is special from Roger. Good work here on the left from Nikarima to keep the ball alive. Went through a hand working its way back towards the goalpost. Have a look at this. The shifted here, Whare summing up what to do, a little skip and a hop, and then across the front. Roger touches there and then watches work to back up. Out the back it goes. Asafa Solomona, the offload, and here I thought he just had to run to the right, but spied a gap inside for Fifita, and somehow finds a line. His second.
24-20 with the kick to come.
Well, there's plenty of space out wide. RTS and the boys on the flank calling for it, but he thought, no, I'll be a bit more direct. I'll go through the middle and I'll score one closer to the posts.
Johnson's conversion is critical to New Zealand's chances, and he's nailed it. What a setup we have here. Tonga 24, New Zealand 22, 7 minutes to play. This offload from Nikarima, that was the real creator of it. Tuivasa-Sheck at his best finishes it off. It's all set up. This game has been everything we wished for. And it's going to come down to this last 7 minutes. Can Tonga hang on? Can New Zealand score once more to deny Tonga again a win over New Zealand in rugby league as Waria-Hargreaves comes back? Asafa Solomona needs to get to his feet quickly.
Great, don't argue on Katoa.
Here goes Blair. Adam Blair right on the halfway. New Zealand back to the halfway line in 3 tackles.
Go, 3.
Luai, that's a nice shimmy. Mannering.
What about Tuivasa-Sheck? 13 tries in 15 games for the Kiwis.
161 metres. He's notched up again in this game. And now Blair in space. Here goes Johnson with a wobbly pass. Oh, it's been turned over and Tonga had a tuck on and he couldn't handle. Whanua. Now New Zealand needs some vigorous defence. Johnson with that pass, he'll be disappointed. He couldn't find a Kiwi's hand. Now Tonga. They're on the halfway line with 4 tackles to go. How many more sets are New Zealand going to get? Or will Tonga ice this game with a try?
Takiaho leading from the front again. Just clocking up over 100 metres. Carry number 16.
Here goes Tonga again. Well, here it is, playing the ball in for Fida. Mannering has been copping a battering in this game as Lolohea. He's just going to take time off the clock. Scrum to New Zealand. They want to form this quickly. They've got 90 metres to go.
Metres have been reasonably easy to come by in this Rugby League World Cup. Let's see how you go in the last 5 when the metres are really, really needed.
But stay in the same position. Just keep watching Bucky when he got that. Let's go, boys. Wait for the out call. Don't push till we got the ball in there. No push till it's in, man. Put it in well. Let's go, Will.
Tuivasa-Sheck, 2 tries. 13 carries, 161 metres. Bit of a sloppy scrum, but New Zealand have it. 90 metres for New Zealand. Might get another set, probably will get another set after this one. 2 if they're lucky. Watani-Zelezniak, not the time to get injured. Here go the Kiwis again, toughing it. Luai, now Waria-Hargreaves. Good tackling coming in for Fafita. There's Sione Katoa.
Going with the markers.
Johnson. Asafa Solomona. Oh, there's the offload and Johnson couldn't handle. Tonga have it again.
Still no advantage.
It was on, but the offload was just a little bit too hard.
Thomas Joe.
Johnson also receiving a little bit of attention.
Go. He bought 0.
4 minutes to go. Whanua. Whanua, a great run. Mahe Whanua. Not originally listed to play this game, but he's done a great job in Michael Jennings' absence.
Runs out of dummy half, will do the trick here for Tonga.
As they soak up the time off the clock. Taumalolo, great run.
Jared, look for us. Marcus, hard, Jared.
They're in field goal range, if that might be of interest to them. Probably will be as Tukiaho.
Jared up now, 1 foot.
Tukiaho. 8 metres out, 2 tackles left. Katoa. Now, Lolohea. Not a bad option to run there. Last play. Here goes Tonga with one last crack at the line. Oh, they've done it! Fusitu'a off the Hoa offload has got it. Fusitu'a, 3 tries.
get you close, and they'll finish off with Fusatua. Harold does a nice little head and spin, which creates a little bit of attention from Dallin Watene-Zelezniak, and the Fuss gets 3.
Tonga 28, New Zealand 22.
It is pandemonium down here on the sideline. We have got wigs flying, flags being waved, players up in arms celebrating, dancing, and why shouldn't they? Looks like they're going to create some history with time still left on the clock. Wonderful work down this right flank. Fusatua, 3 tries here today for Tonga.
For Tonga, 2 minutes to play. Fusatua with 3 tries. Hurrell created the space for his mate on the right wing, and Fusatua made no mistakes. What a day for Tonga. They are within just a whisker of winning this game and beating New Zealand for the first time in 5 attempts. Imagine what the scenes are like in Tonga right now. Important kick this one as the fans celebrate. The Tukiaho, if he can nail this, it will guarantee a win. Because if New Zealand can find a try in these last 2 minutes and lock the game up to draw, they'll still top their group. So this is an important kick for Siasua Tukiaho. Not going to be, so New Zealand can still top their group with a converted try. 28-22. New Zealand have 110 seconds, so a minute 50 from now. Here we go. New Zealand with the short kickoff. They need the ball here, the Kiwis. And they don't have it. Fusatua. Who else?
Of course, who else? Always difficult, the short kick with a little bit of a breeze behind you.
Stand up, Simon! Hold Thomas!
Fafita.
Hold, Jared! Hold!
Oh, gee whiz, the celebrations here.
Go, Tom! Jared, work out of there! Marcus square! Adam, hold! Go, 3!
Tukiaho on the halfway. New Zealand need the ball. They'll get the ball one more time. One more time.
Tackle 4.
2 more tackles.
Tackle 4.
Fafita. This next one should go into touch.
Last tackle, Simon! Watch for a goal, Lucky. Offside line. Hold, Jared! Hold, Jared! Hold! Go, yes!
Oh, no way! There goes Nikarima! Oh, here comes the drama again! Funny! Oh, here's Big Nelson, look out! Oh, he passes the ball this time, it's been lost! Oh, and the referee's going to call a knock on! Christian Wolf and the Tongan team are going to celebrate here. New Zealand take the scrum, there's still 7 seconds to play.
Got to stay in that order. Sean Johnson, Thomas Lawler out the back with Joseph. Let the ball in before you push.
Stunning second half from Tonga here, 22-6. They have, in fact, it's 26-6, isn't it? In the second half.
Okay, heads in, Sean. Feed.
Last play of the game. And Tamalolo. So much talk about him before the game, and he's going to end it. And Tonga win. Tonga's first win over New Zealand. And they will top Pool B and go through to the quarterfinals undefeated. (16-2) they trail at halftime, and that's what it means to Jason Taumalolo. Tonga win 28 points to 22. Well, let's get some reaction. Let's go down to Monty Beetham.
Well, David, congratulations on being the player of the day. Has it ever mattered more to you in terms of having such a contribution in an important match? You've made history.
Oh, man, I'm lost for words right now. We had come from a little nation, and although I didn't grow up in Tonga, my parents are there, and I'm very proud of where I'm from. And yeah, it's just a great feeling.
3 tries from yourself, and then again at the end to get a kick. A huge contribution.
Yeah, I just try to dig deep for the boys. There wasn't much time on the clock, and I just try and leave everything out there on the field for them.
Well said at half-time. You're going into the break. You're come out in the second half. Obviously, 14 points to try and pick back, and also a strong win. Yeah,
well, the team like the Kiwis, they can come out and, just at a blink of an eye, they could have all the momentum. So we had to come out here in the second half and make sure we are assertive the pressure. And, and I think the boys, stepped up to the plate tonight.
When you have a look around at the sea of red, what's going through your mind now?
Oh, it's crazy, man. I just look up there and, sometimes I end up singing along just unconsciously. The passion they have for our little nation, it's unbelievable.
Go and enjoy it, mate.
Thanks, bro.
Well, Adam, you go into the break, 16 points to 2. You got a strong win in the second half. Opportunity missed?
Yeah, I think we let ourselves down in our discipline areas. We've been really good throughout this tournament, and tonight I think we gave away too many penalties. Quality side like Tonga really took it to us. The fans are outstanding. You've got to give them credit.
That first set after half-time, you come out and you're getting great yards. The offloads were there. Is that a case of maybe risk versus reward next time?
Yeah, I think we've got to just be patient, eh? We knew we could roll down the middle with our big boys when we all got offloads, but I think there's time and place for those things. Again, little areas like that we just need to fix up. We'll be better again for next week.
A lot's been said about this Tonga middle third and trying to stop it. How difficult was that tonight?
Oh, it was a tough game, like any game you play. Tonga's a quality team. They got some quality forwards in there. It was a great battle up in the middle.
Looking forward towards Fiji next time for a quarterfinal now.
It's going to be another outstanding game, mate. We could go in Wellington. We're still at home up against a quality side of Fiji. And we've seen what they've done over the tournament, so looking forward to it.
Good luck in Wellington.
Thanks, brother. Appreciate it.
So there we are, folks. Interesting reaction from both players there.